This is NDTV. And you're watching Ndtv-Hindu.
Hello and welcome to News Tonight on Ndtv-Hindu. A big day for Chennai Super Kings as they make it to the semi-finals of the IPL. More on that coming up in a moment, but first, the headlines. Chennai Super Kings beat the Kings 11 to enter the semi-finals in the last-minute thriller. The city celebrates.
Dhoni single-handedly just took off the Chennai Super Kings to semi-finals. Super hats off to Dhoni.
Tharoor's ministership hangs in a balance as Manmohan and Sonia meet ahead of the core group to decide on his resignation. Sunanda's lawyer speaks to NDTV, says she has decided to give up her stake in the Kochi IPL team. BJP slams Tharoor and continues to demand his resignation, says Sunanda's equity surrenders an admission of guilt. Nam Tamil protests against Rajpakse's son's arrival in Chennai, 15 arrested this evening. Fallout of Bangalore Blast, now IPL semi-finals shifted to Mumbai. And Chennai police step up security in the city in the wake of Bangalore Blast. Several people arrested on suspicion. In the last leg of the IPL tournament, and the Chennai Super Kings have won their match against Kings 11 Punjab. All that and much more on our special segment, Cricket Carnival. So yes, the Chennai Super Kings have won their must-win encounter against the Kings 11 Punjab, and what a win it was. This means that the Super Kings have qualified for the semi-finals. The match was nothing short of a thriller, but the Super Kings held on to their nerves and emerged as the winners. A pumped-up MS Dhoni again showed why he's one of the great finishers in the game, blasting 25 runs in the final 2 overs to make Chennai Super Kings the only team to reach the semi-finals of each IPL so far. After setting a target of 193, Chennai Super Kings started on a dismal note. Super Kings lost Hayden and Vijay quite early. However, Raina and Badrinath resurrected their innings. Raina scored 46 of just 23 balls and Badrinath scored a brilliant half-century. Dhoni scored a brilliant half-century which turned out to be the match-winning one. Kings 11 Punjab, although, have had a very dismal season so far. So Chennai burst into celebrations after this victory. Let's hear some of these excited fans.
Really happy knowing that Chennai has won it, and I'm sure that they'll go to finals and they'll lift the cup. I'm so happy.
I'm really excited that Chennai has won that match, and it was very crucial for Chennai to win this match to get a berth in semi-final.
It was an awesome match by CSK. I think this is one of the best matches that IPL has witnessed in IPL 3. And Dhoni single-handedly just took off the Chennai Super Kings to semi-finals. Super hats off to Dhoni. Jai Ho, Chennai Super Kings.
Well, Chennai is celebrating and the victory, and we are now joined by cricketer and our cricket analyst Pattabhiram on the phone line for this. So the last-minute win, sir. So what do you think worked to Chennai's benefit? Sir, if you can hear me, it was a last-minute win. So what do you think worked for Chennai's benefit?
Hello?
Yes, sir. If you can hear me, sir. Last-minute win for Chennai Super Kings today. What do you think worked for the benefit?
Yeah, absolutely. Dhoni really, fight in his form and fight in his feet, so to speak. Come at the hour and come at the man, they say. And Dhoni obviously put his hand up in the company of Badrinath, obviously, destroying the Kings 11 Punjab. So obviously the skipper rising to the occasion more than making up for Matthew Hayden's poor showing lately.
Right, now Chennai have made to the semi-finals. What do you think Chennai should keep in mind with the semi-final round?
Obviously, all their batsmen got to click in unison, isn't it? It's all about teamwork. One or two guys can bail them out now and again, but it's all about firing at the top. And if you notice this game, they obviously didn't have a great start. Ideally speaking, in a 2020 contest, you want to have a good start going, and Hayden not firing is probably hurting them. And Hayden has got a lot to introspect and reflect. One hopes in Chennai's point of view, he's going to fire in the semi-finals, hopefully.
Right, Mr. Pattabhiram, thanks a lot for joining us with your perspective. We sure hope that the Chennai Super Kings do very well in the upcoming semi-finals round. Now moving on to the other big news of the day, the Prime Minister and the UPA Chairperson Sonia Gandhi are now in a meeting to decide over the Tharoor controversy. The meeting came ahead of the Congress Core Committee meeting to take a decision on Tharoor's resignation. The core meet will include Sonia Gandhi, Chidambaram, Pranab Mukherjee, A.K. Antony, A. Patel and the Prime Minister. Meanwhile, conflicting reports on whether Tharoor offered to resign this morning. While some reports claim Tharoor offered to resign after meeting Prime Minister Manmohan Singh at his residence, those close to Tharoor say these are incorrect reports. Tharoor reportedly offered to resign because he has embarrassed the government. The meetings will be held today will make clear if Tharoor will leave or stay. Meanwhile, Shashi Tharoor has been receiving a lot of support online. His supporters have created a page with nearly 188 members now supporting him. The page reads how they support Shashi Tharoor. Don't let them pull you down, for you will take our hopes and dreams for a better and brighter India. With you, you bring to India everything we had ever hoped would change, and we stand by you. The page reads. A day after developments in the IPL Tharoor controversy, Sunanda Pushkar's lawyer has told NDTV that she has offered to give up her stake worth 70 crore rupees from the Kochi IPL team. The lawyer said that she will surrender her sweat equity of nearly 19% of the 25% free equity of Rendezvous in the IPL Kochi franchise, and that it was a voluntary decision. She had also made it clear that her decision is not linked to Tharoor, but says she is hurt by the developments and wishes the Kochi team the very best. NDTV's group editor for English News, Barka Dutt, spoke to Sunanda's lawyer.
My client Sunanda Pushkar has directed me to release the below statement, which is addressed to Rendezvous, as she received her professional assignment offer from Rendezvous. I read as follows, quote, I am a professional with 20 years of well-earned successful experience. I am deeply distressed at the vile and malicious reporting of recent days surrounding my role in Rendezvous, the successful bidders for the Kerala IPL team. I had been looking forward to contributing over the next 10 years to building the team's brand, organizing events for it and marketing the team in India and the Gulf in particular. Given the deeply unpleasant publicity surrounding my involvement, however, I can no longer imagine being able to find the enthusiasm required to associate myself with any IPL activity in the foreseeable future. As a woman professional, I am shocked to find how easily certain parties with vested interest questioned my credentials merely because I am a woman. I therefore voluntarily offer to return to Rendezvous the sweat equity they had offered me. I do not intend to seek compensation for the efforts I have made so far for them. As a mother of a half Malayali son, I wish Kerala cricket well, and I hope this team succeeds handsomely in IPL 4 and in the years to come.
Ashish, if you're still with us, you've given us a big piece of information. In fact, information that we reported here first on NDTV in the morning. You have now formally confirmed that Sunanda Pushkar has decided to voluntarily, I'm just reconfirming this with you, voluntarily surrender her stake. This is a communication that she has written to Rendezvous. Ashish, if you can tell us, at what point did she take this decision?
This decision, to be very candid, was taken yesterday. And I have been talking to you since early this morning. This decision could not be released yesterday because I was not available for consultations with my client. And since this morning we wanted to release this, but we could not reach the other Rendezvous stakeholders. That's why it took a bit of a time. But I confirm that this morning, prior to Dr. Tharoor's meeting with the Prime Minister, you and I had spoken a few times.
That's right, Ashish, and that is, in fact, you are giving us official confirmation of what we've been breaking. If you can shed a little light on the state of mind of your client, and also to those who will say that, look, Sunanda Pushkar had argued that she had received this equity in her capacity as an independent professional. If she is an independent professional, why is she giving this up just because Dr. Tharoor is in the middle of a political controversy, Ashish?
It is not that. The decision does not relate to Dr. Tharoor at all. She herself is very hurt as a woman, as a professional. It has got nothing to do with Dr. Tharoor. If that was the case, the controversy has now been going on for nearly a week. She should have given up almost a week ago. She does not find the enthusiasm to render her professional services after all what has been alleged against her.
And Ashish, if you can tell us if this is a communication written to Rendezvous, has Rendezvous responded at all? Will there be legal problems now?
This communication definitely is addressed to Rendezvous. I am just reading out the applicable text of this communication to you.
And does this become legally immediately applicable, or will it take some time to formalize this?
I understand more from my client that she is writing a letter now as we speak, or she would have also probably already issued it to Rendezvous.
Now, some people might see Sunanda's offer as a reprieve for Tharoor, but the BJP is in no mood to let Tharoor go easy. Reacting strongly to Sunanda's offer to surrender her stake, the party spokesperson Ravi Shankar Prasad said that Sunanda's offer is an admission of guilt.
और जो सदन में बात कही गई थी शशि थरूर के द्वारा कि she is an independent professional with a proven track record, she does his bidding. ये तो इससे साबित होता है. मैंने आपसे बताया कि it is a case of stinking corruption.
Now, while the PM decides on the Tharoor issue, Union Law Minister Veerappa Moily also reacted to the controversy. He said that Tharoor will not be victimized if he has not done anything wrong.
I am also a lawyer and also law minister. Nobody will be hanged, unless it is proved. We don't know whether there is evidence for the allegation which it made. That's another matter. It is ultimately for the party leaders to take appropriate view on that.
The protests and later arrests at the Chennai airport. About 15 protesters of Nam Tamil Iyakam and Periyar Dravida Kazhagam were detained outside Chennai airport this evening after reports that the sons of Sri Lankan President Mahinda Rajapakse would arrive there on their way to Tirupati. Reports say that the president's two sons, Namal and Yoshita Rajapakse, flew directly to Bangalore and avoided Chennai. The activists were very angry at India's decision to turn back the mother of slain Tamil leader Velupillai Prabhakaran when she arrived in Chennai yesterday from Malaysia for medical treatment.
நேத்தைக்கு இந்த தமிழ்நாட்டோட செய்தி என்னன்னா நம்ம தேசிய தலைவர் பிரபாகரனோட தாயை இந்த மண்ணில சிகிச்சைக்காக வந்தவங்கள திருப்பி அனுப்பிச்சிருக்காங்க. ஆனா இன்னைக்கு நிலைமை என்ன? ஒரு தமிழர்களை கொன்ற ராஜபக்சேயோட பையனுக்கு இங்க ராஜ மரியாதை, அவனுக்கு ராணுவ பாதுகாப்பு, கோயில்கள்ல தரிசனம், அந்த கும்மலுக்கு இங்க எல்லா சிகிச்சைக்கு எல்லாத்துக்கும் அனுமதி. இது என்ன நாடா? இது தமிழ்நாடா இல்ல சிங்கள நாடா? இத கண்டிச்சு நாங்க வன்மையா கண்டிக்கிறோம். இத நாங்க இத சும்மா விட மாட்டோம். இந்த போக்க தடுத்து நிறுத்தணும், உடனே தடுத்து நிறுத்தணும். இல்லனா நாங்க கடுமையான போராட்டங்கள் எல்லாம் எதிர்கொள்வோம். இதுல எந்த மாற்றமும் கிடையாது.
Well, Jayalalitha is at it again on her trip to Neyveli. AIDMK chief has slammed the DMK government. She said that Tamil Nadu and the Tamil Nadu Electricity Board has been facing losses due to Karunanidhi and his family members. Jayalalitha says, and I quote, Tamil Nadu people should realize the truth. DMK ministers K.N. Nehru's brother Rama Jayam and Tamil Nadu chief ministers M. Karunanidhi's daughter and Rajya Sabha MP Kanimuri own most of the coal mines in Indonesia. TNEB faces loss because of importing coal from these mines. TNEB's loss is because of Karunanidhi, his family and his ministers. Well, up ahead after the small break, the effects of the volcanic ash seems to be getting worse.